Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome back to 7th Street. Oh boy, do I have a movie recommendation for you today. You see, I was recently sent an early screener of the horror comedy Camp Death Part 3 in 2D, directed by Matt Frames.
Camp Death 3 in 2D.
This film is about as subtle as a rock to the face.
This is an absolutely insane movie. You see, I've had a really hard time doing this review just because I don't even know what to say about it. It's really a movie that you just need to see for yourself. The movie is about a masked killer who returns from the dead to hunt down the mentally handicapped kids at Camp Crystal Meth. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a moment to digest that synopsis. This movie is just absolutely off the wall fucking bananas. I'm not gonna spend too much time getting into the plot and all that boring shit. I mean, you really just need to see the movie for yourself, and it wouldn't do any good anyway. I mean, like I said, it's really just a movie that needs to be seen to be believed. But I would like to talk about a couple of the things that I really admire about this movie. The main thing that I really like about this movie is it has style. That's saying a lot these days. So many independent filmmakers just turn out the same crap that everybody else is making. Everybody's just copying each other. Everything just sort of looks like a fucking shampoo commercial. I like when somebody just makes a movie that's their own. You know, they're not trying to do anything that anyone else is doing. I mean, this movie is absolutely one of a kind.
Todd Boogiumper, I'm the head counselor, and I want to warmly welcome you to Camp Crystal Meth. To my right is Raquel Cristina Maria Diaz, the head women's counselor.
Hola, you can call me Rachel.
I don't know if it was shot at a super high frame rate, or if it was sped up in the editing process, but it's got this real herky-jerky, really quick energy to it. It's like the movie's on fucking Adderall.
Face of terror, terror face, face terror, terror face. And this is the face of a man with a squirrel attached to it.
Even the editing is really quickly paced, like there are cuts right after someone talks and it cuts right into someone else talking. It's kind of got a little bit of that Russ Meyer, like, kinetic energy in the editing. It's really a breath of fresh air to see something different like this. This is a 80s slasher movie spoof made by someone who obviously really loves 80s slasher movies. There were a lot of, there are big obvious, sort of homages to other films like Friday the 13th Part 3, but there were also, a lot subtler, references to other movies. One that comes to mind is, there's a shot, when we meet the cook for the first time in the kitchen, and there's this shot of the big cast iron pot or whatever on the ground, and the boiling water is all over the floor. And that's gotta be a nod to Sleepaway Camp, the scene where the guy falls over and dumps the water on him. Also the fact that this is a camp, this is supposed to be the third one in the series, and it's about a camp for, troubled youth. And I think that is also, Sleepaway Camp 3. I think, sort of did the same thing. There are also references to Star Wars. There's a whole, speeder bike chase that was really funny. Also the owner of the camp has this ongoing feud with this squirrel puppet, which is no doubt a reference to Caddyshack. So, I mean, there are other 80s references in there as well. And you can tell that this guy really, really loved the genre that he's spoofing. And that's not always the case with movies like this. So, you know, when you get one where you can tell that the filmmaker is a fan, it usually elevates the entire film. You can tell that he had a lot of fun making this. Another highlight of this film is the acting. The cast is great across the board, but the person that really stands out to me is the actress who plays the part of Verda, the girl with the neck brace. She's really good in her role. I also really admire the special effects in this movie. You know, I saw that it was made for only around $35,000, but, I mean, there's like a wealth of different styles going on here. You've got some CGI, you've got some like matte shots, you've got some green screen in there, you've got some puppet work, like actual puppets, like fucking Muppets. Yeah, the pre-title sequence to this movie is somebody being killed with a Muppet. Not by a Muppet, with a Muppet. Yeah, this movie is fucking bananas. Like I said, guys, I don't want to give any real spoilers away, and like I said, I could go over the plot, but I don't think it would do it justice. I think if I sat here and tried to lay out the movie for you, it might do the movie a disservice. You really just gotta trust me on this, and you gotta see this movie. I guess it's going to be released on Amazon Prime February 15th? I should probably double check that. So go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna have the link to the YouTube channel, to the Facebook page. You know, definitely drop them a line, support them. You know how much I believe in supporting indie horror around here. You know, definitely let them know that we sent ya. Until next time, guys.
Oh, yes.